The compassionate giver. Almost at the same time, three men got ready for their own journey towards the same city. The travel might take a full day or two before. The first man wore priestly garments. A true holy man was walking with a sense of urgency towards his destination to perform his godly obligations. On the road up ahead, he saw an unsightly image. It appears that a man, badly wounded, with clothes torn apart, was lying on the road. As he slowly closed the gap between them, he thought to himself, if I wasn't on my way to do God's work, I would stop and help him. But, alas, I am pressed by time. I must obey what the Lord wants from me first and not let anything else distract me. And so, he went to the other side of the road and continued his journey. The second man was clothed in white linen and appears to be from the clan of the Levites. He was tasked to go to the same city on a crucial errand, and he must not delay. He heard rumors of robbers on this road that he was treading. He was wary of his every move, trying to stay alert, praying to be kept safe, when he beheld the same man who was beaten, lying on the road. His fears were confirmed. The road was very dangerous. Fearing for his life, thinking that maybe if he stopped and helped this dying man, he might be attacked as well. He then continued to cross the road. His steps increased in speed, almost like running, fleeing the scene, and unceasingly praying that thieves are nowhere nearby. Lastly, the third man came down that same road towards Jericho. He rode a donkey and must have had some important business to attend to on that city. If the hurt man was conscious, he would have nothing to do with the third man. Their kind were looked down upon by Jews. They even considered the Samaritans as dogs. However, the Samaritan traveler saw the wounded body and rushed over to help him. He cleansed his wound and bandaged it. He placed the injured man on his own donkey and headed towards an inn where he took care of him. The next day, the Samaritan, before leaving for his journey, paid and asked the innkeeper to continue to care for the hurt man until he is well and able. He promised to come back and pay him more for the services rendered. The third man, one of Jesus' story from the book of Luke chapter 10, verses 25 to 37, is now widely known as the Good Samaritan, but he should have been called the compassionate giver. Since he had the financial means, he could have paid the innkeeper in the beginning and left the dying man out there. But he stayed and took care of him until he was stable. He gave much more than was needed of him. He gave his time, energy, and resources over an extended period for a man he may never see again, who is also a Jew, a person who despises Samaritans. Most of the time, we think that giving is just monetary contributions. But it goes way beyond that. Even when we think there's nothing we can share, we are blessed with much more than we could ever hope for. Giving your love, time, energy, talents, and wisdom, and even prayer is far more valuable than wealth. They are immeasurable. They are a part of your life that you will never get back, much like God's constant love and mercy to us. The Lord instructs us in Proverbs 3 verse 27. Whenever you are able, do good to people who need help. For Jesus has said that anything you did for any of my people here, you also did for me. He wants us to not love in words or talk only, but in deeds and in truth. Let us close our eyes and bow our heads as we pray. Our generous God, we offer to you all that we have, our time, energy, talents, and resources. Everything that we have is from you. We ask that you give us a compassionate heart towards our fellow. Open our eyes to opportunities in which we would give and do good to others. Make us a channel of your love and blessings today. Through our Savior's name, amen.